So now I'm going to discuss about accounts receivables. Okay. So why do we use accounts payable before that? So accounts payable we use only to look at the vendor transactions, right? In the same way, accounts receivable also we use this accounts receivable submodel only for customer transactions. So only customer transactions, like whatever the receivables from him, what are the sales done with him, what are the advances is there with him. So to look at only customer transaction, we use account receivable. Okay. Again here in your client place, SD model not implemented. In our client place, SD is not implemented. In this case, all SD activities and FI activities. I mean, SD sales and FI sales. All these sales will be done under accounts receivable when SD not implemented. If SD model is implemented in your client place, okay, SD will take care of SD sales and AR will take care of only FI sales. Okay, what is FI sales, SD sales? You know, SD sales means like our product sales. Your client is having its own product, right? So he has to sell its product, right? That comes under SD. Whenever he sold his own product, that comes under SD. FI sales means like asset sale, asset scrap sale. These are all comes under accounts receivable. Okay, so depends on SD model. Like SD not implemented, yes, all FI SD sales will take care of under AR. If SD implemented, SD will take care of SD sales, AR will take care of FI sales. Okay, so again here, what is the entry when we look at post the transaction with the customer? So what is the entry? Customer is debit, right? Customer debit, yes. Sales GL account is credit. So sales GL account is credit. So this is a sales GL account. Yes, obviously this transaction. So this is the transaction where I am posting in F-22. In F-22 that comes under accounts receivable submodel. Okay, so here when I post this transaction in accounts receivable under F-22, customer is going to debit, sales GL account is going to credit. Yes, this is the sales GL account. Yes, so obviously it will update our GL model, right? Because this is the part of GL account, GL model, it update our GL. But customer master, this customer master I created in the accounts receivable. So here, the customer master, when I give debit, it updates only AR, not accounts receivable, right? So I told you that whatever the transaction happens, whether in AR, AP, asset, anyway, ultimately the transaction should update with the GL because there I have to prepare the financial statements. So if the customer is not going to debit with the GL, so our financial statements are not correct, right? So to update the customer transaction from AR to GL, what I have to do first? Before I create the customer master in GL model, right? Under current asset, okay, what I do? I'll create one GL account, say 2 lakhs under current assets. 111 something I'll create 2 lakhs 111 under current assets. So this GL account I'll create under GL model, okay, under current assets. So this 2 lakhs 111 GL account I will assign into the customer master when I'm going to create. So what happens whenever I give the customer debit or when I give the customer credit through this GL account, because we assign into the customer master, obviously system will update your GL model, right? So the same what I did for the vendors. Understood? Any questions here? Okay. Can you hear me or not?
Yeah, we are hearing, ma'am.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. So the same what we did in the accounts receivables, sorry, accounts payable, we do the same thing here. And here, one more, like to create the customer master first. Suppose I'm going to create one customer master. Okay, so before I'm create the customer master, what I have to do? I have to create the account group. Why we need to account group, Mohan? Why we need to create, in case of vendors, why we need to create an account group? Can you tell me?
To update the vendor transactions, ma'am.
What is the purpose? I am going to create account group.
To update the vendor transactions, ma'am.
Update the vendor transactions.
Okay.
No. So first I have to
To
create
record transactions.
what I do in the account group. What I'll do in the account group. While I'm creating account group, what I do. Anybody?
To record transactions. Set up account
What
number.
Rahim? Okay, please mute others. Yeah. Rahim, please tell me why I'm creating account group first. What I do in the account group?
You set up
Huh?
the account to record transactions with customers.
The voice is echoing. You can please mute other. I think you joined through mobile as well as. Please mute other device, Rahim.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm getting echo. Okay.
oh.
Kiran, are you there? Mohan?
Yeah, I'm here, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me why we are creating first account group. What, Mohan? What happened?
Nothing, ma'am. I forgot about it.
Account group, by using the account group, okay, we can able to maintain the fields of the customer master, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that you have to tell. Doing practice, it's not the right thing, Mohan. While you're doing practice, what I'm doing, you have to able to tell that one. Kiran, what happened?
Yeah, tell.
Can you tell why we need to create the account group before create the vendor master, customer master group? I explained this very well.
Yeah.
Okay. So by you first, before you create the customer master, first I have to create the account group. Why I need to create the account group? You know, what are the fields I want required or optional suppressed in the customer master, I can maintain here. Then I'll create one number range. I assign the number range to this account group. And finally, by using this account group, I can create the customer so that whatever the fields I maintained in the account group, those fields come as it is, and also system can able to generate the number for the customer. Okay, so that is the purpose I create the account group in the case of vendors here also. Okay, so now I'm going to do that. Financial accounting. Accounts receivable, payables. Customer, master data. Preparations. Define account groups with screen layout. Select new entries. So I'll create account group with S14. So this is S14 customer account group. Okay, company code, double click. So in the customer master, when I'm going to create, so I want the field reconciliation account as a required. Why I have to maintain as a required? Mohan, why I have to maintain as a required here? What happened if I make it as optional?
See, at the time of giving, if you make it man required, we have to give something in the field.
Yeah, otherwise, yes.
Yeah, no need.
If it is optional, you may forget to assign that GL account.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the transactions of customer will not going to update your GL model. So always better you maintain as a required. So at any cost, you may not forget, right? So that is the reason reconciliation account as I'm going to maintain as a required and maintain this cash management as a surplus. Even though this is an optional, it comes as a required entry. So it is not required. Just make it as a suppress. This we use when cash management group has implemented in the client place. Save it. So I just created account group there. I maintain the fields, okay, according to a requirement. Then I have to create one number range. Go back. Here I have to create number range. Interval. So here check the availability of number. 79 is there. I will take 79. So this 79 I have to assign to the account group so that by using that S14 account group, I can create the customer master. So that system can able to generate the number, right? Go back. So assign this number range to your account group. Position, account group I created. So for that account group, I'm going to give the 79 number. Save it. Okay. So next, before I create the customer master, first I should create the GL account, right? Because this GL I have to assign it to the customer master. So I'll take FS00. So under current asset, customer is under current asset. So let me take one GL account under current asset. Check. 2 lakhs. I think 110 is the created for advance to vendors, right? Yeah, I will take 2 lakhs 111. Okay. 2 lakhs 111. I will take I'll copy from one zero. You can copy from any GL. Yes, this is a copy from advance to vendor because that is also current asset. Yes, this is also current asset, customer, right? So all data. Okay. So here, but I copied from the vendor. So, but make it as a reconciliation account customer. Okay, as this is also 067 field status group. Yes, save it. Yes, I created this GL account, and where I can create the vendor master, Mohan. What is the T code we can create the vendor master?
XK01, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm going to create the customer master XD01.
No, for debtors, you are not assigning short key, ma'am.
Huh?
Sort.
Short key, ma'am.
It's okay. Yeah.
031.
Yeah. It's okay. Is this lot of disturbance here?
No, it's not.
If I don't change what happened, sort key, if you want to maintain posting date, you can maintain, or you want to see in this ledger customer number, you can assign the sort key. It depends on the requirement. Okay, it is not required to maintain. Okay, Mohan, it depends. Okay. Here,
031.
0. So here, if I give the 031, when you look at this ledger, so customer number will be assigned. 001, if I keep, posting date will be assigned. Okay, fine. So next, yes, let me create one customer XD01. Okay, account group. First, let me select account group, customer account group, company code, enter. Okay, so just give the company and the customer name. Customer name, the customer. I almost created all the customers. Okay, so I'm creating like this. Yes. Okay. So give the country IN. Yes, go here. Company code data. Here I have to assign the GL account. That is, what is the GL account? 2,01,111. Right? Sort key 31. So when you look at this Radisson customer, you can see his number also. Okay. So payment transaction, and here payment terms I'm assigning by default 0001, payable immediately. If you want, still you can change at the time of sales invoice posting. Yes, save it. I create the customer also. And next, we have to maintain the document types also. What are the document types we are maintaining, Kiran? In case of vendors?
KR, KZ.
KA, right? In the same way, we have to maintain DR, DZ, DA.
DA.
So DR for sales invoice posting, we can use DZ for only payment from the customer. DA means reversal. Okay, we have to maintain the separate document types for this also. Okay, so where we can maintain the document types, OBA7. OBA7. Select position, document type, DR, right? 18, number range 18. Okay, I'm going to assign to company code 18. So DR is over. Next, DZ for customer payment. DZ customer payment. That is number is 14. So next, DA. DA means in case of reversal of customer. Yes, the last one is BA. $16. So maintain the document types also, right? So now I am ready to post the sales invoice post. So let us do testing. F-22. Okay. So F-22, this is the transaction I am posting in the accounts receivable. Sales to customer. Give the document date, posting date as usual. So customer is 01 posting key. Okay, like GL 4050 debit credit. In case of vendors, 3125. Here, debit 01, customer 15, credit customer. So we have specific posting keys for each and every module wise. Okay, 01 for debit the customer, 15 for credit the customer. So GL we know 4050. So in case of vendor, 3125. 31 for the credit, 25 for the debit. Okay, 01 debit the customer. Customer is debit, sales GL account is credit. So first give the customer debit. give the customer debit. So 50, oh sorry, I have to create the sales GL account. I forgot to create the sales GL account. Let me create one sales GL account. So 3 lakhs GL account. Okay. So I will take normal basic GL account, 1 lakh equity share capital. This is not any reconciliation. So 3 lakhs GL account. We have sales account group actually. Sales account group. So there I assigned 3 lakhs to 3 lakhs 99 number range. So I'm taking 3 lakhs. Sales account group, PNL account, sales account. The remaining all are same. I copied from the 1 lakh equity share capital. Then, yes, let me post transaction F-22. Customer is going to debit, sales GL account is going to credit. Okay, so 01 posting key, debit the customer. And 50 sales GL account. Star to copy the amount, update the profit center, plus to copy the text. Yes, okay, save it. So this is a transaction where I posted in F-22. I posted in the accounts receivable. Yes, obviously, system will update the GL model. Sorry, accounts receivable. Okay, 1 second. Please rejoin again.